Here, a UPS guy come by a few minutes ago, and here's the star of the show. So this is what I wanted to see. Look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah. Look at this. From JB Seats right here. Okay. All right. This is the Grizzly seat. Let's go. We gotta put this bad boy on today. So we're gonna do an opening here. We're gonna do a little box opening of this. I worked with Jerry on exactly what I wanted. We went back and forth with some pictures and ideas. Couldn't have been easier to work with him on that. My first time dealing with him, but contacted him through Instagram, JB Seats on Instagram, and he responded. I responded back, and we got a line of communication going, and here we are. So this seat cost at the time of purchase, which was April, let's say April 1st or something, I think just a few days ago. Today is April 8th, which is Thursday, and this arrived within 5 days. From 5 days when I paid him, seat was complete next day, because he's just literally kind of in LA and I'm in San Clemente, so a couple hour drive at most. And so I got the seat the very next day when he sent it. So anyway, try to speed this up. You want to be careful. Okay. So got like it's wrapped in like a trash liner or some kind of heavy. It's not a trash bag, that's for sure. Some heavy duty plastic. Okay. So this is the seat top. So I'm being careful. This is a cutout. You can feel the hollow here. So I'm gonna just kind of come in here. See what we do. Got some styrofoam in here. And anyway, I know there's a little bit of a battle, it seems like, between Sal and JP Seats. I don't know Sal either, but Sal's in New Jersey or something like that. And seems like there's two people that are making seats for this thing that are, actively doing it, seeking out jobs. And that's Sal from New Jersey and JP Seats from LA. So I chose Sal. Sorry. I chose JP because he's a West Coaster, and just a lot closer to me. I looked at the seats and saw good reviews on both. So I'm about to bust this thing open. You guys ready for this? I'm pretty excited. Let's take a look. Here it goes. The big reveal. Okay. So you're seeing the underside. Okay. Got some nuts on here, so I'm gonna pull those nuts off and then reattach them. So that looks clean, nice and clean. But here it goes. Ready? Got his logo right here. JP Seats at Instagram. Okay, look at this. Oh yeah, that looks clean. So this is, this is what this pattern, I don't know if it's coming across all the way, but this is what they call dragon back. So it looks like the back of a dragon, these scales. So yeah, I went with 4-inch padding. I had an option of 5-inch, which would have gave it another inch, but look at this. Ariel Grizzly tag. This is an extra fee to get the Grizzly patch sewn onto it, but I wanted to go with that patch because Jerry said it, JB Seat said it was gonna look pretty sweet. So yeah, I can't agree. I agree. I agree. It looks sweet. So I went with the red on the sides and the black on top. So I think that's gonna fit that bike very nicely. Okay, it looks it's formed pretty good. As far as like, it's stiffer than the seat I have on it already, the stock one. So I think that's gonna provide some nice cushion. Yeah, I'm digging that. I mean, I'm not an upholstery guy, but those, it looks like it's in, looks like the stitching is nice and clean and consistent. You got the pinstriping here. Okay. A lot of staples all the way around the bottom. This is, there's something in there that's, doesn't feel like wood. This is hard. This is a little bit more pliable, but it's definitely a insert of some sort. So that's good. It's not going to push through because this is solid. This is more solid. But yeah, nice and strong looking. A lot of staples in here. It's all clean. Those are not going to be visible whatsoever when it's on the bike. And let's go put it on the old Grizzly and just kind of line it up, see how it's going to go. Like that. And let's get the camera. So that's the old box opening. Okay. Not bad. It'll look better once it's on there, of course. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna end at the right spot. You know, tank bag. I'm gonna pull off, obviously, to put the seat on, then put it right back on. So how I'm gonna now anchor this tank bag is, I had some wire ties going through there. Well, I'm going to use a U-bolt, a 2-inch U-bolt. Let's see, got at Lowe's. Oops, I think it says 2-inch U-bolt. It's going to fit the frame perfectly, and I've already sized it up. I probably will have to trim some of the threading off, just so I don't have, you know, those sticking up into the bag. And 2 of these U-bolts holding on that bag with this small piece of just cabinetry wood. It's 1/4 inch thick. I got some extra of it right here as a description of what it is. So just 1/4 inch thick wood. I trimmed it, put a couple holes in it, and I might do something better, but that's just what I had in, you know, left over around the house. So I'm using 3 bolts. I'm gonna just use the 3, and then I'm gonna use, so I don't scratch the frame, I have some extra rubber that I'm gonna line under the frame like that, and so that will meld around it, and it will protect the frame from getting scratched. In case down the road I want to do something different, I don't want a scratched up frame. So there's JB Seats, Ariel Rider Grizzly, JB Seat. Looks clean. Look at that. Look at the detail. It's called Dragonback, and you can order it too from Jerry at JB Seats. And again, he will work with you on anything you want. And he had one that was turned out to be opposite of this, black on the sides, red on top. And I was looking at it, I don't know, could have went either way, it would have been just as fine, but I think the black top will wear better. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, looking clean, I think. I'm gonna put this bad boy on and then go for a ride. It is time to pull off this seat. Okay. Ariel Rider Grizzly. Inside, what is underneath your seat? Well, you got the dual controllers. You've got all your electrical. And it's nice and contained in that frame. That's the angle you're dealing with right there. And you can see the frame is just kind of there. So you got to get, this one was no problem getting in here. But yeah, look at that. There we go. So we're going to continue. Let's size up the new seat and see if it drops right in. Let's see how you did, Jerry. Okay, brand new JB seat. And we're going to line this up. Perfect so far. It's going all the way back to the back bolt. Let's see. So far, we're okay. The back dropped in perfect. Front is struggling. They are coming through just a bit, but I'm going to pull it back off and see if it's giving us enough room. Yeah, there's plenty of room for the controller here. So we got room here. We got room, good size. Just the screws, you know, that's gonna be difficult. Getting the screws exactly straight to fit the frame. So the back's dropped right in. We're gonna put a little bit more heat on it this time. Back's in perfectly. The front, you just gotta, I know it's lined up. The bolts are coming through. So yeah, the front has to drop through. So we're gonna give it a couple of pops. Heard that drop. Not a problem. Dropped right in. Okay. Okay, she's in. Not bolted, but it's in. I want to give it a quick sit on. Oh yeah. So. Okay, it's comfortable. Oh yeah, it's nice. I can scoot my big butt way back here. Give more pedal distance. I can tell it's a little thicker. So that is a better riding position right there. I could never be that far back. I'll go all the way back to here. Not that I would probably ride back here, but I can also scoot way up here and have room for my princess. So, yeah, not bad. There is one thing I am noticing. I don't know if it's bad. Don't know if it's bad, but I want to point it out to you. It may be totally fine, but between the seat and where the seat post holds there's more, like the Ariel Rider seat comes up to here. So now there's a bit of a gap here. Now there's just, I mean, if the seat would have came up to here, it'd be more like what the Ariel Rider Grizzly seat. And maybe it's because, I don't know if you can see the slight taper. So this tip sticks out farther than the top of the seat. So like that. So it's got a slight taper where this one is squared off this one. So I think it might actually be better. What I'm looking at is that gives my bag just a little extra room where I can scoot the bag back just a little bit more, giving me more clearance on the steering column. And so now I would actually have, I could do a wire tie around this into this bag, or even here, a black wire tie from here around this loop. That might turn out better. That will pull the bag back just enough so where I can get my steering all the way back. See how it knocked the bag off? So I am not knocking that as a problem. I don't think it looks bad, especially now that the bag can come back farther. That actually might be a plus. But as you see, it comes right to the back. There's no fitment issues there. It's perfect. Let's see the sides. Sides are perfect. Okay. I'm sure Jerry had, reason for that. So yeah, I think it's dynamite, man. Look at it. Look at how much more room I have on the new seat. That's an extra butt right there, for sure. Or that's an extra 8 inches of leg room for sure. All right, I think it looks good. So I'm gonna Loctite this because I want to get riding on it today. And there's enough nut on the bottom of this seat. Let's see if we can look up under there. There is enough screw on there in order to get a second nut on there. And that's what I'll do. I'll Loctite this one, put a little Loctite on it, get it going, and then follow up with a set screw on the back of it, hold it on the second nut. So yeah, perfect. Okay, that's a plan. Out with the old, on with the new. Here we go. Fitment is good. No gap whatsoever. You can barely see the controller in there, which you could see it on the original seat as well. Fitment is good back here. Did a nice job. Did a nice job there. Looking good. Looking clean. Again, I just have just enough to where I can put like a nylon wire tie strap through there. I don't think that's going to be an issue whatsoever. You just got enough room to put something in there to hold this bag. I'm going to back this bag up. I got the bag going through the gooseneck here, which brought it forward, but I lost a lot of steering. So now I can slip this thing back there, and with these 2 U-bolts that I'm going to put on through that bag, I can slide it anywhere on that pole. So there it is. Ariel Rider Grizzly version of JB seats in LA. I think it looks slick. Thank you, Jerry. You did good, brother. You were fast. Very nice guy. And I got to select exactly what I wanted. I got to select the colors, the patterns, the pinstriping, even with this new patch that he's put on there. I'm one of the first to have it, I believe. I think there's a couple other ones out there right now. But no playing around, no games, no gimmicks. He said what he did and did what I wanted. Very helpful. And if you want a seat like this, hook up JB Seats. Instagram. Dragon bag. Slick. Look at that. It's clean. I like it. Boom. This was the dragon on How to Tame a Dragon. Slayed that son of a gun. Just kidding. No actual dragons were harmed in any way in the making of that bad boy seat. We love our dragons. We love our reptiles. We've never hurt one, but we love what they look like, so we went with it. Bam. Okay, so we got dragon skin on the dragon skin. You look good, buddy. Let's go. Go for a ride. Okay. What do you think, buddy? You look good on there. Let's get you a seat and go. Alright, so I got my new JB seat, Grizzly edition. Only the few get the Grizzly patch. Thank you, Jerry, for the patch. Just put it on my first ride. It's comfortable. I'm sitting about here. It's where I want to be. Right about where the hump would be on the old seat. And so I think it looks great. It's comfortable. It's soft. It's not real hard. Very comfortable though. Me and the Grizzly are gonna go hang out at the beach. So we're at Doheny. We're gonna head over to Doheny and go get some sun today, boys. So look at that Grizzly seat. Gotta go.